We come to you live on EA Sports, and tonight it's a Windy City special. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bull. It's Jay Williams.
Ed, we're talking about the best of the best. These guys on the court represent less than 0.001% of the world. I can't wait to see this star-studded affair.
Jay, you know the feeling as the 10 players take the court and we get ready for the opening tip. The Clippers win the opening tip as we get things started at Staples. Beverly to Bradley. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
Harris. To Beverly. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Tobias Harris, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 81% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. Murray into the front court. Down just a couple. Knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Beverly. Harris. Trying to cash in. Not that time.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
One out of bounds off a nugget. Bradley to Tobias Harris. Has a look. And scores.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scattering.
Whoa, what a finish.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Knocked loose, dives for it, not afraid to mix it up. Murray with the basketball, down 2. To Millsap. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Bradley to Beverly. To Tobias Harris. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
His first effort off the mark. Goes to the right side. Bradley. To Beverly. The pass set it all up.
You see, here's why versatility is offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and you can get it any way you want it.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Entering the game for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 23, Louis Williams.
Got it to go on the step back. Jay, he found a way.
Man, why do I feel like Canadians are really taking over the NBA? Kitchener's finest, Jamal Murray, is really coming into his own as a player. There was so much confusion his first year. Am I a one? Am I a two? And now I see a kid who is just Jamal Murray. He doesn't care he is. But when the ball is in his hands, there's no doubt about it. He is built for the big-time moments. And he's a scorer, an elite scorer that can make everybody else around him better.
Nuggets with the basketball. Count the basket inside.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Beverly into the front court. The score 10-8. To Bradley. Has a chance. Deep two there, won't go. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go. Long heave from three-quarters court. Time expires on the quarter. The Clippers are out in front. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
Beverly into the front court. Lead is 2. To Gortat. Ah, you've got to get that one to go. Murray with it. He'll run the offense. Knocked loose. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. So it stays Denver basketball. For 3. And the Clippers have the rebound. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. Murray into the front court. They trail by 2. Barton on the drive, can't finish. To Beverly. Harris to Beverly. Here comes the screen. Gortat to Bradley. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Beverly into the front court. Up 5. Yes, Marcin Gortat. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Murray into the front court. Looking to make something happen. And the rebound cleared by Gallinari. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Number 3.
Beverly to Bradley. Down low, Gallinari. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Has a look. It goes down. Oh, he's feeling good. Maybe too good.
Jamal Murray, I got to give credit to him. I didn't know if I saw this on draft night, but he's made a ton of strides here in his second season, averaging nearly 17 points a game. This kid has that mental moxie.
Knocks it down off the step back. Murray with the basketball. 9-point markers have got it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Knocked loose. Denver's got it. To Will Barton. Nothing going here on that drive. Barton.
2 minutes remaining.
And the rebound comes down to the Clippers. To Bradley. Here comes the screen. Bradley. Picked up by the Nuggets. Clippers have it. Bradley. Passed it off. Shot from the lane won't go. Murray with it. His team down 9. To Will Barton. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. To Beverly. Yes, Marcin Gortat. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
Betsy, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
New blood coming in for both sides. J. Nikola Jokic, he's never made the playoffs, but upon further review, he is a special center.
Got that 5-year extension for $146 million, and I'm willing to say this, he will be one of the future centers in the game.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Beverly to Bradley. Beverly. Able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
To Millsap. Barton. fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Knocks down the first. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Shot denied by Jokic. The pass taken away by the Clippers. First half in the books. It's been all Clippers so far.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Clippers were the dominant team in that first half, without question. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Clippers. The Nuggets did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. And when you're down this much, some players will be tempted to just ease up. They've got to resist that temptation.
Game track. Assists.
The Denver Nuggets are struggling to move the ball and create good looks for each other. What makes it worse is their opponent isn't having nearly the same problem.
Player of the half.
Marcin Gortat owns the stat sheet in points, rebounds, and assists. It was the kind of opening half that hinted even better things in the second half. We'll be finding out before too long.
Who was cold?
Mark didn't have any impact on the scoreboard in the opening half. You have to imagine his shots will start to fall. But this game has been pretty rough on him to this point. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Murray into the front court. His guys trail by 10. Knocked loose. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Marcin Gortat. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. To Millsap. Good look that time, but off the mark. Beverly into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. To Tobias Harris. Beverly. 5 seconds to shoot. Beverly to Gortat. Yes, Marcin Gortat. He's now 4 for 6.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
It's LA Clippers ball to Tobias Harris. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. He gets it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Murray into the front court. The deficit now up to 12. to Millsap. Oh, Millsap. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2. Beverly into the front court. Lead stands at 10. Bradley to Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris above the rim. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Nuggets have the possession. Going to launch beyond the arc. And the rebound taken down by Gallinari. Bradley to Gortat. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Time to shuffle things up. Marcin Gortat trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 67%. Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. Denver ball right now. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. That's out. Last touch by Jamal Murray. Mike Malone's going to tinker with his group and switch things up. Bradley. To Gortat. Williams. Murray with the basketball. Down by 15. And the basket good at the rim.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
I got him. Here we go. Match up, match up, match up.
Beverly to Gortat. Rejected by Plumlee. And that one out of bounds off a Nugget. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Bradley. To Gortat. Short jumper won't fall.
It's so important to instill confidence in your best player. I know he missed a shot earlier, but that doesn't mean that you can't run the same exact play and let him prove he's a player he thinks he is and we all know he is.
It's Denver's ball. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Beverly to Bradley. And the rebound claimed by Denver. Murray with it. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. Has a chance. Murray's shot won't fall. Bradley to Gortat. Gortat rocking the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Murray into the front court. They can get a 2-for-1 if they hurry. To Will Barton. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Avery Bradley. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
No good. Late heave to beat the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. And a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. The Clippers with the basketballs. We begin the fourth quarter. And this one, Jay, not totally in the win column yet. But with a double-digit lead, you have to like their chances.
I love when I start seeing fans exit the arena so early in this game, and I hear people say, this one should be in the bag. Well, guess what? It's never a guarantee. You have to be careful not to slow down the pace of the game and take the air out of the basketball. You have to put your foot on the gas and try to win this game with a sense of urgency.
Gilgeous-Alexander to Gortat. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Nuggets have the possession. To Jokic. It's blocked. March and Gortat.
That kid can block out the sun, though.
Add 2 points to the board.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
To Jokic. Short jumper won't go down. Gilgeous-Alexander to Williams. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Williams to Tobias Harris. Fires the three. It's good. And he's not done. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
The defender cannot be caught with his hand staying in the cookie jar. What I mean, contesting that pocket. You have to keep that hand going in and out, going in and out. Keep the offensive player thinking about where your hands are at all times.
Tobias Harris with a chance at a 4-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. You can count that one a 4-point play. Murray into the front court. His guys down big. Barton. Rims out. To Beverly. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose but really good habits to gain.
First one, count it.
Number 3.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Good shot, buddy. Good shot, buddy.
Murray with the basketball. Down a bundle. Great look and vision.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Beverly into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Here comes the screen.
I told you the screen was coming.
No, he can't guard you out there.
Bradley, down low for Harris. Oh, if you're a fan, you love the will and the want. Bradley. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now.
Bradley shooting 3.
First free throw is good. Hits the second. One more coming. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Murray with it. He'll run the offense.
ISO, ISO, ISO.
Trying to cash in. The shot by Murray, no good. To Beverly.
2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter.
Harris. To Beverly. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Beverly into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. To Bradley. Jokic snares the rebound. To Will Barton. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Will Barton. Beverly into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Able to convert inside.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Nuggets with the basketball. To Jokic. To Will Barton. From long range. And drills it. Jay, spacing can be a beautiful thing.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Beverly to Tobias Harris. Has a look. Harris's shot won't go. And scores.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
David Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Clippers were simply amazing in this contest. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Los Angeles Clippers. The Nuggets seemed to give up on this game as it got more challenging.
And it's games like this where veteran players can be so important. They've been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united.
What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Denver Nuggets.
Game track. Assists.
The Los Angeles Clippers showed off the kind of team chemistry that coaches love to see from their players. The more they moved the ball, it showed how much they trust each other. In the end, they got to win, and it looked like they had a great time doing it.
Player of the game.
Marcin Gortat could not have been better defensively. The way he blocked shots and stole the ball today is what makes for an all-NBA defensive first-team player. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.